Imagine a world where every detail from your meeting is flawlessly captured, and your very own AI assistant can answer questions about those meetings just like ChatGPT. In this video, I'll show you a software that does just that. Fireflies AI. Fireflies captures meeting audio and video and generates transcripts automatically. Your manager asks you about some details about the recent meeting. Just ask the Fireflies AI and shine by providing him the answer in seconds. Before we look at this in a bit more detail, let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Gregor. For the past 2 years, I worked in digital strategy consulting, and in this channel, I'll show consultants, managers, and professionals how to make the best use of AI tools. Now, back to the topic of automating meeting minutes. Let's first look at the current situation without any meeting automation. One or several participants in the meetings will usually take notes. This needs effort and restricts the note takers from fully participating in a meeting. If you are in a meeting with clients on your own, you might not be able to create comprehensive minutes at all. Additionally, more time is often needed after the meeting to fill in gaps, format the notes, or combine the notes of several note takers. Then, in order to use them, you need to look things up manually, which again needs quite a bit of time. If your colleague is the person who took the notes, you might need to ask him, and then who knows if his notes make sense to you. All of this makes working with meeting minutes sometimes challenging, and looking up information can be difficult. So let's now see how Fireflies can make a lot of this much easier. Fireflies writes comprehensive meeting notes for you, capturing every word and who said it. It even does that in many different languages, including German and Dutch. Fireflies formats your notes clearly and comprehensively, so you can directly use them and even share them with your clients. Let me show you how easy this all is in Fireflies. Start by uploading your meeting audio or video file into Fireflies. If you don't get a recording from your meeting software, a very easy way to work around that is by just taking your phone, starting your voice recording software and putting the phone next to your computer. After uploading the recording and a few moments of processing, Fireflies will have the transcript ready, including detailed information about who exactly said what. You see that here in the software on the right side. If you ask me, this is already really great. But on top of that, Fireflies has now additional AI features that make it even more useful. Using AI, Fireflies actually creates a summary what the whole meeting was about, lists every action item, and outlines the meeting in chapters to have an easy overview. Beyond that, Fireflies allows you to interact with the meeting via AskFred, which works just like ChatGPT. It also allows you to analyze participant behavior, and it filters the notes using AI. Let's take a look. Here in the middle is where you have the summary. It starts with keywords and the summary. Then we see action items, the outline, and lastly additional notes. On the left, you can see a breakdown by filter, speaker, and topic. Just click on one of them and it will filter the whole transcript according to the chosen criteria. For example, you can filter by task, and you'll see whenever a task was mentioned somewhere in the transcript. To get an even higher level of detail than just the written transcript, just click on any paragraph and hear the audio snippet right away. This is already really useful. But now let's look how the ChatGPT-like feature Hello Fred can make this even better. You can ask Fred almost anything. However, there are two main use cases. An example for the first one could be to list certain pain points. An example for the second one could be to evaluate a mentioned business model. You can find Ask Fred on the top left of the screen. Just click on the icon and when the chat opens, it will already come with some suggestions what you can ask. Let's just try it out by asking it some questions. For example, did anyone mention the CEO? Or, what should the GTM team do next? Now let's ask it to perform some specific task. For example, write a summary for Mark, one of the members of the GTM team. Isn't that amazing? I think those features are just really useful for anyone who attends meetings, be that internal ones or external ones. Let's look at some of the use cases next. What I showed you so far is how you can use Fireflies unofficially. This works both offline and online because you're using your own recordings. There are also official integrations with Microsoft Teams, Zoom, and Google Hangout. However, these usually require a Fireflies AI bot to be present in a meeting, and I know that can be an issue for many of you, which is why I went into a bit more detail about the unofficial version here. However, if your organization as a whole decides to adopt Fireflies, of course, the whole process will be even smoother and you can benefit from additional features such as team-level analysis. Two other main use cases I see are the capability to look up information correctly, quickly, and with a lot of detail, and the ability to share beautiful and comprehensive notes really quickly. So Fireflies can improve your productivity, and if you use it but others in your organization don't, this can provide you a really nice competitive advantage because you will be able to process notes faster and better. Lastly, let's take a look at the pricing. You can either use Fireflies for free or pay a small monthly fee. The most expensive package is $19 a month, and if you use it a lot, I think this is totally worth it. However, what I would suggest is that you just start by using the free version and then consider upgrading if you run into some sort of barrier that you want to overcome due to the limitations with the free or the cheaper account. And that is Fireflies AI. There are, of course, quite a lot of companies that offer some similar services. Read AI and Otter AI are two examples, and I looked at several more. However, in my opinion, Fireflies.ai offers by far the best package, which is why I'm recommending it to you in this video. If you have any questions or would like to talk, I'd love to get in touch. Just book a 15 minutes call with the Calendly link below in the video description. I'd really appreciate if you like and subscribe, and happy note-taking!